This month marks the anniversary of a devastating tornado in Kalamazoo. Bill Steffen joins us now from his man cave to talk about that storm, which happened on May 13th, 1980. And Bill, tell us a little bit about this tornado and your memories of it.
Well, I was working at the time. In fact, I was working the morning shift, and I stayed during the afternoon because we had the possibility of tornadoes. I had been to a weather conference the year before where we did a case study on a situation just like this. And I remember telling Craig James, this looked just like this particular tornado that they had down in Texas. We had a warm front lifting off to the north. Temperatures down in Kalamazoo got in the warm air into the mid to upper 70s, while it held in the low to mid 60s up in Grand Rapids, where the air was more stable, and we didn't get the tornadoes here. But the tornado down in Kalamazoo actually began right around the Van Buren and Kalamazoo County line in Ashnimo Township. And the storm moved due west to east across the city, coming right into the downtown area, right down Maine and Michigan there. And this storm was incredible. In fact, somebody told me that they were watching the tornado come in, and it didn't move, but it kept getting bigger. And if you understand perspective, think of a train that's coming straight at you and how it would get bigger, but it wouldn't move to the left or right. That's an indication that that tornado is coming right toward you. The tornado knocked down the back or east wall of Gilmore's department store. There were dozens of trees that were knocked down in Bronson Park, about 30 oak trees there. The Westwood area was very hard hit by that particular tornado. And if you were in the downtown area, you saw the ISB Bank building had all the windows blown out. It was interesting because people in the building were trapped. They couldn't get out because of the glass that was falling from the broken windows. So very, very dangerous day in downtown Kalamazoo.
Yes, it was. And Bill, these were the early days of home video cameras, and someone was actually able to capture this tornado on video as it happened. Let's take a look at that video, because this is actually a really incredible get. So this
look at
Go ahead.
You're looking to the west from downtown Kalamazoo, so the tornado is coming pretty much right toward you. You can see that there's a good condensation and debris area right around where the tornado is. This was an F3 tornado. F stands for Fujita. Theodore Fujita from the University of Chicago came up with that scale, and he actually drove to Kalamazoo and looked at damage from this particular tornado. The tornado measured winds of around 150 to 170 miles an hour, one of the stronger tornadoes of the month of May that year. Again, a strong EF3 on the Fujita scale.
Yeah.
We had a number of people report the fact that there were some very interesting things that happened. We had concrete that actually went into, or 2x4s that went into a concrete wall. And also there was a rowboat. That rowboat was actually picked up and deposited down 5 blocks later. So
wow.
That storm had.
Yeah, Bill, well, this actually hit my neighborhood where I grew up, and we have some photos of that because my mom was really good about documenting everything. So I remember that day. I was very little. It's one of my first memories. That house right there, the owner had a sense of humor. if you could read the sign on it. But yeah, our neighborhood was, you're looking at pictures of it right now. Our house was basically untouched. We had a couple of windows blown in fact, our toy room, so we had to throw away all of our toys, which was devastating at the time. But yeah, look at these incredible pictures from the Westwood neighborhood.
There were 47 homes were totally destroyed, and some businesses destroyed as well. 216 houses sustained moderate to severe damage, but those were rebuilt. There were 5 fatalities. One was somebody riding a motorcycle. Tree fell on him. There was one person pumping gas. 2 people were killed at Gilmore's department store where that east wall caved in, and we were very lucky that St. Augustine School let out about an hour earlier because that storm caused significant damage there. Could have been a real problem if the kids were heading out at recess or perhaps were heading home at that hour.
Yeah, timing was everything with that. But yeah, it went right through downtown, which is kind of rare, isn't it, Bill?
Yeah, if you think about tornadoes in our area, we had the 1967 tornado that went through the city limits of Grand Rapids, but not downtown. We had the tornado, I believe it was 2015, that went through downtown Portland. And tornadoes have gone through big cities before. It's only a matter of time until one hits a city like Chicago. In fact, this year it's kind of interesting. The most tornadoes in any state this year so far have been in Illinois, while we've had not much of anything happen here in Michigan, neighboring states. So we've been pretty lucky here so far this year.
Yeah.
But again, this is one of the top weather events in my career over the last 49 years. I can think of the Kalamazoo tornado, the blizzard of 1978, and of course the derecho. of 1998. We have the 25th anniversary of that coming up this year. We'll talk about that on a Man Cave segment here in a couple of weeks.
I can't wait to do that with you. Thank you, Bill, for joining us from the Man Cave.
Thank you, and there's more on my blog. Check it out at wooktv.com.